Welcome back to the thing. Before we open this is already opened. I'm recording this in post. One quick note. My audio is a little weird in this video. I was really excited to release this one, and I'm very upset that my audio got a little weird. My mic was partially unplugged, just like in the last video they were recorded side by side. So it sounds a little weird. Don't worry, it's not gonna like volume spike out of nowhere. I normalize the audio so it won't have any of that. It'll just sound a little weird whenever I get loud. It sounds like I'm speaking into tin foil. But hopefully you guys can deal with that. I apologize again. I did my best to clear it up as much as possible. So enjoy, because this is something I was really excited for. Welcome back, guys, and welcome to what I think is one of the coolest things Pokemon has done in a while. I'm actually gonna have to move my camera to show this giant box to you guys. It is the Pokemon Battle Academy, which is, like I said, it is a massive box. But the idea behind this box, if I can get my camera back in place somewhat, is that it basically is for people who are new to Pokemon or even just want to play it in a more of a board game-like fashion. With this box, you have enough cards and decks to actually get a full two-player round going using pre-built decks and some other pretty interesting things. So we're going to open this up. Now, I would like to mention something that I think is really cool and is the whole reason I actually bought this. A good friend of mine, Crimson Casualty. I'm so bad with the second part of his name because I can never spell it right. It always just looks wrong to me. Anyways, he does like video editing and stuff like that. He actually has his own company startup. And he actually worked with the Pokemon Company on this box. If you've seen the commercial for it, which should be out by the time this video is out, I got this really early. I'm probably one of the first people on YouTube to get this, but it's going to be a while until it's actually up because I have a bit of a backlog to go through. But he actually helped film the commercial for this video, well, for this box. I'll actually have part of it playing here. Basically, I like teach the family how the game actually worked and tell them what to do. And then, of course, they would, edit things across in post. But it was pretty freaking awesome to learn that he had been working on that for like 2 months with the rest of the, the Pokemon Company. But we're going to open this thing up, and this is the first thing that we have. Now, this should be, if I can get it open correctly. Oh, this is not going to be hold up on camera well. I'm going to have to lift this thing up again. It is a solid playmat. It is completely solid, made for 2 players. And they actually have instructions here on certain parts of the box. My camera's focus is set wrong, so sorry about that. They have basically instructions on how to play the game across this, like I said, a hard game board that functions almost like, a regular playmat. I think it's honestly one of the coolest features of this. And of course, it collapses pretty easily down to just a 1/4 of its regular size. Okay, so with that out of the way, we have the paperwork that comes with this, which I know sounds boring, but trust me, it's not entirely. So this actually shows you the 3 theme decks this comes with. Yes, it doesn't come with 2, it comes with 3, which is kind of interesting to me. But this is actually a guide on how to use Pikachu's deck. So it shows, like, let's see here, all the cards that come with the deck, kind of teaching you how to do different things with it, what the cards can do, how to actually play the game, but using this deck specifically as an example. So it's kind of neat. And okay, it actually tells us some information about the Pokemon itself. That's cool. But then, of course, we have the one for the Charizard deck, and we have the one for the Mewtwo deck. Now, the other 2 were just guides for their deck specifically. This is actually an advanced rulebook on some of the more advanced things in this game, how to do various more complex things in the actual Pokemon card game itself. The whole point about this set is to teach you all how to play the game. So, of course, it comes with plenty of counters, hit markers, the GX things. These are the crappy versions that nobody really cares for. It does come with a very oversized coin. If I had another... Actually, I do have a coin. This is the size of our standard Pokemon coin. This is the one from the Detective Pikachu set. This one is much larger. I don't think they've ever produced coins like this before, but that's really cool. So it actually has all 3 of our featured decks in this, Mewtwo, Pikachu, and Charizard. And of course, here are the decks. Now, I think the coolest part about this is that it does come with all 3 deck boxes, so it's not just loose cards. They actually have their own deck boxes. Oh, I didn't realize that. They're actually labeled Player 1, Player 2, and Advanced Deck. So I guess we'll go in order and start with Player 1, which is actually the Charizard box. And, oh, they're not... Then when they wrap up cards in plastic and stuff, they're just loose in here. And if I'm correct, we should have... Yes, so each one of these actually comes with a special promo card.
So this one being Charizard GX, of course, for the Charizard deck. And I don't know if we really get anything else crazy in these. So you'll see they do have numbers here indicating they are from a pre-built deck. So there is Cynthia, Switch, How, Charmander, Great Ball, Pokemon Catcher, Kangaskhan. I like the artwork on that one. There's How again, Charmeleon. I love that one too. There's our Cynthia, Sazazzle, Great Ball, Bug Catcher, the worst opponent ever. Hey, we actually have a Moltres in this set. That's kind of nuts. Okay. Pokemon Fan Club, a really cool looking Flareon. Great Ball, Charmander, How, Switch, God, the artwork on some of the cards they picked for this is kind of nuts. But yeah, there's a really badass looking Charizard. Fire Energy, my favorite. Potion, Eevee, Fire Energy, Bug Catcher, Great Ball, Fire Energy, Sandlet, Charmeleon, Fire Energy, How, cool Flareon card again, Eevee. We have a Welder, very, very odd. Fire Energy, Sazazzle, Fire Energy, Cynthia, Fire Energy, Fire Energy, Sandlet, Fire Energy, Charmander, Charmeleon, Potion, Sandlet, Fire Energy, Fire Energy, Fire Energy, Fire Energy, Fire Energy, Sazazzle, Fire Energy, Fire Energy, Kangaskhan, Fire Energy, and Charmander. Okay, so obviously I expect a lot of energies to be in here, because again, these are fully built, ready-to-go decks. So there's exactly 60 cards, including the badass Charizard GX promo. And yeah, so like if you want to learn how to play the game, for somebody like me who hasn't actually played the TCG itself since I was a kid, this would be a good way to really learn, honestly. Because like you have the rule books that break things down really detailed. You have the fully ready-to-go decks, and even if you want to learn more about the game, you have the advanced deck. So let's jump into the Pikachu deck, which is, of course, player number 2. And we'll start off with our promo, which is actually not Pikachu. Okay, it's Raichu. Oh, and my camera's trying to overheat, so I will show you in a second. Okay, camera's no longer trying to die on me, so let's go ahead and continue. So yeah, we have our Raichu, which is just weird for the Pikachu deck to be Raichu, but I guess it makes sense because it's the evolution, and I don't know, I think I'd rather have the evolution as, the powerful card because it'd be stronger. Then, of course, for all our basic cards, you have Cynthia, Electabuzz, Great Ball, Aeolin Raichu, okay. Pikachu playing with some bubbles, I actually like that one. We have How, Electivire, Switch, Bug Catcher again, Cynthia, Great Ball, Energy, Chansey, Bug Catcher, Blitzel, Bug Catcher, Energy, How, Electabuzz, Potion, Energy, Great Ball, Tauros, Switch. I do gotta say though, like, this thing is very well priced. I'm not doing what Crimson is. I'm not working for the Pokemon Company, but this thing was like 20 bucks on the Pokemon store. So like, the Pokemon Center website. So, I don't know, that's really not bad at all if you're trying to learn how to play the game. There's another Zabreska. I don't know how to pronounce it. But I don't know, like, I don't think it was a bad price at all, especially for the amount of cards that you get, even if you don't care about this at all and you just want the cards. Like, it's not bad at all for $20. Of course, a lot of energies now. Let's skip through those. Electabuzz, Chansey, Pikachu, and Blitzel. Okay, I gotta say, so far, I definitely like the Charizard box more. I think it had a lot more interesting cards. I think the artwork in the Charizard deck was a lot cooler on many of the cards. But we'll see how the Mewtwo one holds up. I have a feeling it'll probably end up being my favorite. Okay, and lastly, the Mewtwo deck, which is, of course, the advanced deck. And we'll check our promo card first. We have our Mewtwo GX, so they all are GXs. I don't know. I think the Raichu card might have been my favorite out of all the promos. But let's see how the actual deck itself holds up. So we got some more potions, Cynthia, Miss Spirit, okay. So we got a little legendary in there. I know there's legendaries and there's mythics, but I just call them a legendary, right? Marini, Toxapex, Eevee, How, Potion. Okay, we got a motherfucking Mew. Alright, this deck is already really going up there. We have Espeon, which is another really nice looking card. I think this might take the cake for my favorite one as far as artwork is concerned. Marini, Snorlax, Energy, Cynthia. A lot of Cynthia on these. Toxapex, How Again, Energy, Great Ball, Eevee, Energy. God, how do you pronounce that? Like Cresselia? Pokemon Catcher, Toxapex, Cynthia, Snorlax, Energy, How. Got a second Mew, okay. Energy, Bug Catcher, Energy, Marini, another freaking awesome Espeon, Cresselia, Energy, Great Ball, Energy, How, Switch, Energy, Eevee, Energy, Marini, and then Bug Catcher. Okay, so of course they all had a lot of similar cards when it comes to the trainers with the Bug Catchers and the Cynthias and Potions. But I'm really stuck because, like, I think the Charizard box, despite this having some really cool things with the Espeon, with the Mew especially, I still don't know. It's a pretty big mix-up for me between this one, this box, and the Charizard box. I'm not a huge Charizard fan. I get tired of seeing it everywhere. People like obsess over that freaking Charizard. But, I don't know, I think it's kind of neat. But out of all of the GXs we got today, I still think Raichu is probably the coolest looking card, although Charizard's really up there. I just know that there are a lot cooler looking Mewtwo cards out there, and Charizard as well, but I don't know. I think these two are my favorites, especially that Raichu. Either way, guys, this box is freaking awesome. It's definitely a really good way for people who want to get into this game to figure out how to play it. Of course, I don't play it much at all myself. It's not a big thing of mine. And I totally forgot, I almost completely forgot about it. There is a code card. I don't know exactly what it comes with. I'm assuming that you get all three of the decks, but there's a code card for all you code hunters out there. Hopefully this one will work out pretty well for you because, I mean, if it does give you all three pre-made decks, that could be an easy way to get started on the TCGO as well, especially if you use the advanced deck, which I assume might be a better deck to play online than the other two. But guys, if you enjoyed, feel free to give this video a like, subscribe down below, check out the main channel, join the Discord, check out the Twitch. I'm not going to plug everything, there's too much. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you all next time. Bye.